Welcome everybody, we're going to watch a replay. We've got two teams. I'm playing on the Dire side, on the Viper, together with Abaddon, Hoodwink, Shadow Shaman and Spirit Breaker. On the Radiant side we have a Huskar, a Juggernaut, a Bristleback, a Dragon Knight and a Phantom Assassin. This is an unranked game, pretty low tier, as I am a returning player to the game. I had not played in a few years and I'm getting the hang of it and getting the hang of all the changes and updates. So I dropped pretty much in ranking.
This, my friends, is in the bag.
The Juggernaut seems to be pretty experienced on his hero. For the rest, it's a bit meh. Radiant side lacks support, which will likely break them up, because you do need some support in order to be able to dominate early on, but we'll be focusing mostly on myself. Going on aggressive on the Juggernaut and the Huskar. I should have chased here, but I decided to move to my mid lane. Decided to Spirit Breaker getting that kill, which is good. And grabbing the runes. And there we already have it. Huskar and Dragon Knight both wanting to take mid.
Gold for me.
Which does not work out well, usually. That means there is some infighting in their team. Huskar trying to be aggressive, Viper being a counter to, pretty much the entire team. The entire team has passives, and the metatoxin, the green goo you see me spitting out on the ground, blocks the passives, making them not useless but a lot less effective. And it's also a great farming tool, forcing the Huskar to do other things, farm the jungle rather than the lane, because whenever he pops up in lane I can go on him, which already gives me one level ahead over him. As you can see, he is taking damage from the Nethertoxin and I'm spitting my poison attack on him. I could have dived the tower, but I decided not to. Level 3 Viper. Though I'm a level ahead, I do tend to play it safe. Might not have been the best choice, but considering the cheesiness of their team, it's best not to feed. Uphill misses, of course, and there's the Huskar again, trying to be aggressive, forced out by the Nethertoxin again. Level 4, let's see how we are doing. For the rest, I'm top level at this point. Definitely not the best Huskar around. And keeping some pressure on the Huskar, making sure he can't really farm. Rust my Urn of Shadows, a nice bit of stats, a bit of mana regeneration, but it needs, well, I need kills in order to fill it up. Once it's full, well, once it has charges, you can either use it on the enemy to do damage over time to them, and or heal myself or a teammate. Again, whenever he shows his face, you harass, you throw a nether toxin, or you spit some poison on him. And I'm missing another last hit. Dragon Knight and Juggernaut seem to do pretty okay in their lane on the Dire side, which might become a problem later. Huskar TPing back, he probably healed up at base. And I have basically free farm in my lane. I also picked up a double damage rune, which allows me to do a lot more damage and go on the Huskar, taking tower damage, which wasn't really good, but I kill him. I kill Huskar before he kills me, though he has a bit more gold out of it. I do get the experience from it and he does not. Picking up a magic wand as well, which allows me a bit of extra stats and healing whenever I need it. Got the catapults at minute 5. And allow us to put some pressure on the tower as well. I've got 6, got my ultimate. And I'm going tower, and this was a bad trade for my part. Be it not that the gold advantage I've got was a lot more than him. Not last time he only had a few. About 10-20 gold advantage. I've got about 40-50 gold advantage, though I did not get the experience out of it.
Middle tower is being attacked.
Managing to pressure mid
Radiant
tower.
structures have been fortified. Dire has fortified its structures.
As I teleported in, I need to fly back, walk back through to the mid.
Dire's middle tower is under siege.
Here we have the advantage of a support. Our Shadow Shaman coming mid, dropping a ward. There it is. And the Huskar probably jungling somewhere. Oh, there he is. Still one level ahead. Not the perfectly placed nether toxin. However, it does allow me to. And he takes the risks. And healing up while he attacks.
None forget the bite.
allowing me to take another kill on him.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Wait, maybe they're not actually damaging it. No, they are.
For some reason I did not notice the double damage rune up top. Or did I? No, I was waiting for the courier to get my boots. Power threats for the extra stats. Boots of travel would have been a good idea as well. However, with a Huskar and a Bristleback, a bit of extra tankiness can't really harm. And Shadow Shaman dropping in from the back, and that's what we call a bait.
Hyper kills.
Radiant's bottom tower is under siege.
Dragon Knight showing his face mid.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
And now I'm grabbing that double damage.
Double damage.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
Huskar going in again, never fucking dropped, disabling their passive. You see he needed to walk outside of there and allowing me to take on the kill. Spirit Breaker charging in just a bit too late to save me. However, we got the kill on Huskar. Arguably the most dangerous hero early game they've got.
My patience is rewarded.
Early on at least. Bristleback being second on their team.
Radiant's middle tower is under siege. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Going for my Rod of Aethos.
Dire's bottom tower is under siege.
Increases my mana pool and allows me to
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
apply a
It's
root
probably nothing to worry
to
about.
a target, meaning they cannot move. Going to see if I can land a hand bottom. However, they've got a ward and probably spotted me. So Juggernaut is taking a defensive position. Hence going to cut the lane. We see Juggernaut. We see his
Radiant's
courier,
has
and
been
we've got a
callously
dead
murdered.
courier. Hoodwink doing damage on the Juggernaut, and the Juggernaut going in on the Hoodwink. Creeps under the tower, creeps drawing tower aggro, allowing me to move in
Dire's
closer.
middle
However,
tower is under
I'm being
attack.
blocked by my
This
creeps,
Radiant's bottom tower is under
making
siege.
it unable for
Radiant
me
has
or
fortified
Hoodwink to
structures.
get that kill. Teleporting to mid again as I see the Huskar pressuring the lane, and I don't want Huskar to have free farm. As mentioned before, Husker is potentially the most dangerous hero. Early on, late game it is the Phantom Assassin and the Juggernaut. This Juggernaut being pretty experienced on his hero, it seems. However, we've got the lane under control. Down bottom. Not wanting to take any tower damage at this point. Again, dropping that nether toxin allows me to farm. Not always getting the last hits, however it does allow me to put some pressure on things. Drawing out the Husker, Husker jumps, nether toxin, ultimate, and spitting that poison. And we've got another dead Husker.
You twitch like a snake-bitten mouse.
Radiant's middle tower is under siege.
Regen rune up top, but I wanted to pressure this tower just to... No, we could not get it down. Dragon Knight taking over mid. However, even Dragon Knight, who has a passive healing, does not do really well against Viper. As without his passive healing, Dragon Knight is just average. Finish my Rod of Athos.
Is under siege. Radiant's top tower is
giving me a bit more control in fights, provided I do not forget to use it.
This should make my life easier.
We're going in. And another dead Husker.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
With mid lane now sort of clear. Going to have a look at top. See how it goes there. Three people top.
You won't feel a thing.
Juggernaut ultimate. Trying to stay in that nether toxin. Didn't really go as planned. Phantom Assassin jumps on me. Bristleback. I'll probably die here, not really sure. And there we go. That did not work out.
I've killed dragons, less deserving of death.
Killed by the Dragon Knight.
Dire structures have been fortified.
Still top of
Dire's
the
middle tower
level.
is being attacked.
Missing top.
Dire's top tower is under attack. You're allowed to start trying now. Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked. Let me put it in Old English so that it will penetrate your wizard's cap. Thou art losing.
like to eat that tree there, giving me a small passage through the trees. Allow me to hide, seeing if they want to overextend. No, they're not overextending. Phantom Assassin shows I don't want him or her on me.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
And now we have vision. Nether toxin dropped, which will clear out the creeps. The wards from the Shadow Shaman will take care of the tower and draw aggro. And I see Spirit Breaker going on the Phantom Assassin, but she dies to my poison. Bristleback as well, getting a double kill.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under siege. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Getting a
You don't
double
even
damage
care, do
rune.
you?
And there we go. That should be a dead Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight is dead. Moving on to the Huskar. Huskar being shackled and by Shadow Shaman, stunned by Spirit Breaker. Couldn't get away. And he is out of the game for 40 seconds. Picking up a illusion rune.
That's for me.
And there we've got a Juggernaut.
It's time.
Juggernaut going on with his ultimate. Fortunately his ultimate hits one of the illusions. Then he starts pounding in on another illusion, keeping me safe. And Juggernaut goes down thanks to the shackles from the Shadow Shaman. And we can push on. Tier 2 tower.
Radiant has fortified its structures. Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked. Is this part of an elaborate trap you're going to spring on them later? Because it looks like they're really falling.
Ward dropped, shackles dropped, poison, and there he is. Huskar dropping in alone. Never go in alone against 4 heroes with wards already out. It's just suicide.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked. This is Radiant's
Juggernaut
bottom tower
again,
is
also
destroyed.
alone.
Dire's middle tower is under siege. It's happening.
And
This failure will not define us.
has the consequences of dying from it. There goes Bristleback, shows his face. Bristleback smart enough to walk away. We're chasing, dropping that poison slow.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Spirit
siege.
Breaker charging in. There it is. Ultimate shackles, and down he goes.
Those pickers, you're mince like all the rest.
Dire's top tower is being attacked. Dire's top tower is under siege.
Ah, mate.
Second tier 2. And we can see I'm far ahead on my kill list. Kill streak 11 kills, 4 deaths, 6 assists. Mostly due to that Huskar. losing mid lane to me. Also top net worth. Another time was dropped again. Shackles on the Bristleback who overextended, and Bristleback is down. Rod of Athos and Phantom Assassin enough to take it down, and Juggernaut coming in. Bristleback now abandoned. He thought, okay, this isn't going nowhere, my team is feeding, not realizing probably that he's low with network himself. And again, a solo Juggernaut does nothing against 4 persons, especially not if his passive, his critical hits are being disabled due to the Netotoxin. Huskar and Dragon Knight still trying to defend. At this point their play would or should have been to just push the other lanes, let the tower go, farm up, because they cannot defend this anyway. But if they would pressure the other lane so that we might need to be... And there he goes again. Phantom Assassin also disconnected, also giving up.
Radiant's middle tower has been destroyed.
And we can basically end the game. I was considering going top lane, taking that tower. Spirit Breaker noticed that the bottom lane was pushing in a bit too much, and we didn't want to lose the tower, we didn't want to give them any gold. Huskar also disconnected, and basically what started fairly even with only mid lane losing ended up in a stump and 3 of their players giving up.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Bad news for you fans of towers.
Ward dropped and the tier 3 tower mid
Radiant's
falls,
middle tower has fallen.
taking
Radiant's
down
middle barracks
the
is under attack.
Rax.
Radiant's middle barracks has been destroyed.
Maybe my finger got twitchy.
Juggernaut and Dragon Knight doing their best to stall us. However,
Top tower has fallen.
Omni Slash, stun, poisons, down they go. Using the Spirit Vessel to heal up my team, just in case.
Dire has fortified its structures.
And now it's
Radiant's
just
middle
time to
tower is
close it
being
out.
attacked. Radiant's middle tower has been destroyed. Dire's
Someone
top tower
playing
is
Huskar.
being attacked.
Huskar is going down.
Dire's top tower is under siege.
Bad intel.
Dire's top tower is under attack. So there's that.
That's a bingo.
Radiant's ancient is under attack.
Dirty bastard! Follow me.
Radiant's ancient is being attacked.
There it goes.
Victory.
That was me on a Viper, a very low tier matchup. However, my mechanical skills are not that great, and it's mostly my knowledge of the heroes and experience which are winning the game for me. As we can see that Juggernaut has some experience on that hero, but he really could not shine without a decent team supporting him. Dragon Knight did fairly okay, the rest basically failed, and I carried my team. We had a good support in this Shadow Shaman, and the rest basically did what they had to do. Thank you for watching, hope to see you soon again.